Yo, 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 what's up, amigos? Hope you guys are well. Couldn't sleep, and I've been thinking about Xbio. I made 10, 20, 12 to 20 cents or something like that. I went long 12, 290s, sold at 309 or something. And after hours, it's at $6. So, should have made 200%, 300%. Gonna talk about that, and then that's what this video is about. So if you want to stay tuned to the end, you're welcome to. If you want to support the channel, check the link description below. And also, I'm gonna go over something that I should do, but I don't. And then if you guys do it, it may benefit you, which is basically how to find pipes and if they're worth it. It's not going to be a deep dive, but just a quick one, and how you may benefit from it. So let's just get right into it. So they announced, let's look at this. So we knew they were kind of relatively low in cash, but what I didn't anticipate is that they would do an offering, because under the baby shelf rule. So let's go back, look at the daily. What happened here? The daily, the whole concept overall is that they did a pipe on 27th. So this is 23, 26, 27. So this day it goes in, closes weak, and a lot of swing short sellers, they continue. And if you guys have seen the other videos, I've put some in Patreon as well, or even on YouTube. There's a trend and a pattern where they close weak, especially if there's reasons for it to be short, if there's overhead and something of that nature. And then they gap it up, and then it fades. They fade it off because they're like, there's not enough shorts, or they get that early shorts out. It's something that has been happening consistently, and I did make a video on it, and I have capitalized on it, and you guys should capitalize on it as well. Just keep track of what's being utilized. So let's go to this day here. Is this the 23rd? No, this is, so that's the day. This is the weird day. It goes into the highs at 1 o'clock, and it's not supposed to do anything, but it often than not, it does a liquidity event into 455, and then it washes. It doesn't do that. It begs the longs. It just keeps washing and washing and goes back to the lows. So this was a bit shady, but I couldn't have longed it. I wouldn't have known that I was going to gap the next day. But what I do know is, as I mentioned in the other videos, because a lot of the stuff we trade is behavior of market makers. So the next day it gaps up and it fades out. So it gapped up, I shorted here, and then I covered into the close. And is this the 20? This is the 21st. And then long and behold, no, this is the 26th. So I think on 27th. So here they do a pipe. The pipe is at 270 and the warrants are at 330. So I was longing it somewhere here or here. I don't know. This date here I was longing it. So 1, 2, 3 before it ran. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I guess I was longing it here. It doesn't matter where I was longing it, but there's no point. The learning lesson here is I told my friends, I was like, man, it looks like a strong offering, but hindsight aside, I had a feeling that they had shorted it because this is 100% manipulated. Like they knew that offering was coming and it was a pipe, so they were shorted. This is just forced down. They forcefully shorted all the way down and they participated in the offering. So that's why I actually didn't have a strong conviction in it. But I did long, I believe, after the announcement of pipe or something like that. So this happened in ANVS and in this, that where I thought that they had shorted ahead of the offering and then it gapped up. ANVS went from like 25 to like 100 something. Okay, so what do we know? So I figured that it was a strong offering. I should have had multiple attempts, but it's kind of tough because there was no volume and then it randomly squeezes. So they did 4.6 million shares. The stock has, 4 million shares, if I'm not mistaken, and the OS was 13, so that's 25%. And then also the price was not bad. The price was 270. Yeah, the stock came from 170, 270, and the warrants were like 330. And pipe, for anybody who doesn't know, you can't sell for 6 months. And I hesitated on pulling the trigger because I thought, look, these guys shorted ahead of time. I think it's the short sellers. They've lost a lot of money, so they do these shitty things. They buy the pipe, and the pipe is the metric of them covering their short. Interesting. Yeah, this is tough. Because if I longed here, I would have taken a dump, taken a loss. Okay. One way to play is through options. Could have gotten calls, sold some puts, and then bought calls. How can I learn? How can you learn from it? Just keep in mind, I suppose, it's okay that you missed it. But keep in mind, a good portion, price is decent. And if you think that they shorted ahead of the time, just like ANVS, and it's still, the price action goes against it, just keep that in mind and just go long. Okay, now how do we play this moving forward? In a perfect world, this actually gaps up way over. I was looking at the chart. In a perfect world, it gaps up to like $8 to $10. It goes something massive, way above 6. $8 to $10, really nice. The shorts that were stuck, that were swing short, it sucks, but they're gonna get liquidated. The longs that have been here are gonna look to take profit. So we need to see a big gap up. And then from there, yeah, $8 to $10, whatever it takes, short that. If it doesn't work, have a tight risk reward. And that's all to it. So just one of the key things that I was going to say is maybe have an alert for pipes and see how it is. So ANBS, there was an offering here. I thought, I don't remember the date, but it was somewhere low. And I was like, yeah, they shorted ahead of it. They're going to cover. I don't know where it was. And then it went from, I think it was at 30s or something. And then it went to 130 bucks. So that's the video. If you guys liked it, thumbs up. You want to support the channel, feel free to click the link below. And shout out to Bear Bro. He asked about it. He said, hey, Xbio. And also, you guys should hunter follow my cats. This guy, he's really a G. He, very, very wise person. This is a good thing. Just read it here. It basically says, if you're struggling, this is what you should do. Focus on 2 setups. Focus on getting back in and take some time off. Okay, amigos, thumbs up if you made it this far. Click subscribe and notification. And write in the comments below what you guys want to see. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Good luck tomorrow.